We tried to get him to you before, and now here he is, Marco Lentini, founder and president of Avanti Food Corporation, whose business includes a cafe and catering service. He joins us now from Philadelphia to talk about the president's small business initiatives. Good to be with you, sir. What do you think of the president's small business ideas?
Hello, Liz. There are, I think, some really good things about it. Most specifically, it's leaving money in the hands of entrepreneurs and small businesses across towns and cities throughout America. I really believe that that's the way to get out of a recession. By doing that, leaving entrepreneurs like myself with that additional money, that's how jobs get created. That's how new ventures get started. That's how we succeeded this past year with taking our savings and SBA loan fees, putting it as our equity down for an additional loan, and launching another restaurant literally 10 days ago, which now employs an additional 20 people in Philadelphia, most of whom previously were not working.
All right, well, Marco, let's get bottom line here. $5,000, is that enough? That's how much the tax credit is for new workers. Is that enough to make you go out and get a worker that you may have been sitting on the fence about?
It's enough to be more of a catalyst. If we were going to go out and hire, we maybe would do it anyway, but what it will certainly do is help trigger that as a catalyst and accelerate that. And it's certainly, from a small business standpoint, $5,000 really does defray things like training and the cost of development of that employee.
You know, Marco, though, a lot of small businesses across this country are saying, look, we're scared of the government's moves. We're frightened. We're hoarding capital. We don't know what other taxation or regulatory, freight trains are going to be coming at us out of Washington, D.C. Are you hearing that? Are you afraid and you're not hiring?
No, I wouldn't say I'm afraid. Of course, any additional regulation or interference is always of a concern for an entrepreneur who's often used to maybe a even more unstructured environment than currently even exists. But the issue is, if you leave the money in the hands of the small business owners, the entrepreneurs, and you let them do what they do best, it's my belief that that's what takes us out of a recession. If you look at the last 10 years, over 2/3 of the new jobs have been created by small businesses. Any plan that is able to provide additional incentives or additional assistance, and especially leave more money with those entrepreneurs and small businesses, to me, is a recipe for long-term success.
Marco, quick last question. Would you rather have the government get out of the way or get more involved than they already are?
I'd certainly rather them provide me with the assistance and then certainly step out of the way. So I see it more as their job is
You're hedging, Marco. You want both.
Incentives.
Right. It's like what Henny Youngman says, nem to kill, take the money and run.
Right. Marco, great luck to you. We hope that you do well with your new restaurant. Thanks for joining us.
Good to be with you, Marco.
Thank you.
And here's a look at what